People should read the disclaimer. We are not your parents.
Wake up!
How's it going, Scrub? I don't care if my video gets suppressed by the YouTube algorithm. About a week ago, ICE, which stands for the US Immigration and Customs Enforcement, had recently been going to churches, retail stores, supermarkets, schools, parks, nightclubs, movie theaters, malls, restaurants and even homes to track down anyone who came and lived in the United States illegally. Thousands of migrants were unfairly detained and deported, even when they are legalized citizens of this country for years. But it got so bad, I mean really bad, that the people that were targeted by ICE had traumatic experience from them. They were racially targeted and were aggressively using force against them. Those ICE officers were raiding people's homes without warrant and detaining them without asking any questions. Many legalized immigrants were freaking out, and any Hispanics and Latinas that were born in the United States are also freaking out because those racists think that they are illegal immigrants too. They were also arrested because they speak Spanish. Really? What's wrong with speaking Spanish? There's a difference between an undocumented immigrant and an actual illegal. Being a quote-unquote illegal immigrant doesn't make them a criminal. Those immigrants have stories that is worth listening to. They risked their lives by traveling from their homeland by foot, boats, and others that earned their hard-earned money to enter the US to have opportunities and support their family back home. So case you didn't know, migrating illegally isn't a crime. It is a civil violation. So if your reason is to justify this because all 70 million of Hispanics and Latinos are criminals, why is ICE targeting schools, churches, and other places that are predominantly Hispanics and Latinos? Why are they racially profiling? Why do you hate those people so much? If you never watch the movie A Day Without Immigrants, you'll see why the United States will noticeably get worse. If all 70 million leaves the US, without them grocery prices will increase dramatically. There are people that went to supermarkets that saw a carton of eggs that cost over $40. Some of the construction sites and other Hispanic and Latino majority jobs were left vacant, and most of them that were working there are protesting against Trump's deportation policy and ICE. Even millions of people were joining the protest as well. On February 3rd, they are doing a protest of not showing up to work, schools, restaurants, and others to show the corporations and the higher-ups will be nothing without them, and that they need them more than the people needed them. So those corrupt politicians wanted Native Americans to be deported. To where exactly? They'd been on this land long before the United States became a country. So Donald Trump and his administration were planning a detention center to the migrants on the infamous Guantanamo Bay US Naval Base in Cuba. I don't know, son, this feels something from 1940s Germany.
They're building a concentration camp to the migrants, and with Muskie Boy doing the salute and ICE cracking down undocumented immigrants without warrant, we're seeing history repeating itself.
It just shows how systemic racism works, and those corrupt politicians won't even deny it. And why do they want to deport almost 10 million natives? This is basically discrimination at this point.
He also announces 25% tariffs on Canada and Mexico right now. So it happened. The Gulf of Mexico changed to the Gulf of America, and many people aren't happy about it. And the DEI programs were removed in schools, stores, restaurants, because Trump has called DEI programs discrimination and insisted on restoring strictly merit-based hiring.
Discrimination? Bishware. They're banning it just because it's too woke and promotes harmful ideology, but they're okay with QAnon, Patriotic Front, or any far-right news network. I'm sleep.
Here are the list of big names that removed DEI programs entirely, and here are the ones that are protecting it. The ones that removed it: Walmart, Target, Amazon, McDonald's, Ford, Lowe's, Harley-Davidson, John Deere, etc.
Well, I guess I can't visit Target anymore because they removed all the K-pop albums.
And the defenders: Costco, Chase, Apple, Pinterest, Microsoft, Ben & Jerry's, Old Navy, Dollar Tree, Walgreens, etc.
Oh yay, Costco. I hope they have K-pop albums over there.
And guess what? They ended birthright citizenship, a law that grants citizenship to anyone born in the US. And again, ICE raids without warrants, broke transparency laws, declared two sexes only, which to exclude trans, non-binary, etc. Fired 17 government watchdogs, and many more. Trump is testing the bounds of law and the Constitution to see just how far he can go. He's most likely to face another impeachment if he keeps doing stuff like this.
If that's the case, then he'll be the second president in history to face resignation since Nixon.
Because of his actions, Greenland and Denmark called him out for his dumb decision. Colombia announces it will impose 50% tariffs on US imports in response to Trump's sanctions. Activists project Elon to Elon Musk's Tesla factory in Germany due to his infamous salute. Canada is reportedly planning to fight back against Trump's tariffs by cutting off all energy supplies to the US. California is most likely to go independent. Egypt officially declares its rejection of Trump's plans to relocate Gazans to Egypt or Jordan. Bernie Sanders called Trump's plan ethnic cleansing and a war crime. Both the House and the Senate have the numbers to impeach and remove Trump from office in February.
Please make it happen.
There was 4 plane tragedies that occurred on January 29th. Figure skaters, coaches, and family members returning from a US figure skating national development camp that was in the American Airlines Flight 5342 had crashed and many of them tragically passed away. On the 31st, there was another plane crash in northern Philadelphia and unfortunately 6 people had passed away. Another one happened in Texas and another in California, which 2 were dead and 18 injured. And what's Trump's response? Blaming the DEI. What the hell?
Watch those MAGA people say, oh, it's a joke.
My prayers goes to the people that lost their loved ones on those crashes. There were massive protests across Europe. In Georgia there were massive protests over an alleged electoral fraud and public distrust in the electoral system since October. Slovak citizens mobilized across Slovakia, primarily to protest Prime Minister of Slovakia Robert Fico's pro-Russia policies. Serbia is currently having an anti-corruption protest against the Serbian government and the president over poor response to the November train tragedy. And thousands of people protested the rise of the far-right in cities across Germany last Saturday as the Alternative for Germany party campaign kicked off with a virtual appearance by Elon Musk. He just can't stay out of trouble, can't he?
Well, that do you expect from Trump's lapdog?
Anyone that are going through hard times right now, we love you and we're always here for you.
We talked about so many tragic news, so let's move on. France announces lifting some sanctions on Syria. India and China agreed to resume direct flights after 5 years. The US stock market loses $1 trillion in a single day after the launch of the Chinese AI platform DeepSeek.
Jeez. And the funny part is that the DeepSeek app cost $6 million to make.
Hello, it's your boy Sonny Deutscher.
Oh, I forgot about you.
How are you, Sonny?
Oh my god, it's good to see you.
Long time no see.
It's been a while, Sonny. How's your day?
My day is going well.
Wait, when's the last time you've been on this series?
If I could remember correctly, it was season 4.
That long ago? Sorry about that.
It's fine. I doubt anyone remembers who I am since season 1.
I feel you.
At least Pika and Nacho didn't return. I still remember the time I made another diss track towards Nacho and he was pissed. Yeah, I don't think him and my ex are returning anytime soon to this radio show.
Oh, I still remember that. But you're not gonna like the next part. I posted the video of you getting pummeled by Nacho and it got over 5 billion views.
What?
His name is John C.
Oh my stars.
I'm not surprised.
Cut to commercial.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Do you like playing games? Introducing Just Play. Just Play is a loyalty program that allows users to earn points for playing casual mobile games. Users can redeem their points for real-world rewards such as cash, gift cards, or donations to charities. Users earn points by completing levels and other achievements in games. It depends on which level and difficulty of points you earn. Users can redeem their points every 3 hours. You can download the Just Play app from the App Store or Google Play. So what are you waiting for? Go download Just Play today. Now we got that drama taken care of.
You guys missed the whole show.
Ouch, jeez.
Yeah, I'm a beast. I was pulling around Lieutenant Chuck Norris the hell out of the wimpy green noodle.
I'm a pickle, you stupid dog.
The girls are about to fight again.
Shut your mouth.
Oh, I'm scared.
So nuns and a priest enjoy a noble fight in St. Catherine of Siena. Chinese New Year had passed and everyone had a great time.
Oh yeah, the vibe of it is awesome.
So this Ireland-Palestine solidarity jersey raises funds for Gaza. Speaking of Gaza, many Palestinians returned to their homeland. So there was heavy snow in the state of Florida.
Those lucky people. It's still summer in my home country.
Craig of the Creek ended by running from March of 2018 to January of this year. Dogman had been released and it scored decently at the box office with 35 million domestically and over 40 million globally, and it will continue to rise as of making of this video. Sonic 4 will be released in March 19th, 2027. So Ice Show Speed had became the mayor of Lima in Peru for just an hour.
I didn't know he became a major.
Well, it was a surprise.
I bet he made all the citizens barking.
That sounds weird.
It was random, but even more random when he got Goku'd in the WWE.
Tom Holland will play the lead in the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's next film. Doctor Strange 3 Feet and Shang-Chi 2 will reportedly begin filming in 2026. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man has premieres. The Fantastic Four First Steps teaser trailer just dropped. Squid Game Season 3 will premiere on June 27th of this year.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes.
Yes. It's gonna be a great summer.
I'd been waiting for more seasons of Squid Game ever since Season 2 was announced last year.
Let's see how it turns out.
So the California wildfires from January are 100% contained. Recently, there was anti-Trump and ICE protests throughout LA and other cities. And yes, the February 3rd protest is happening as of making of this video.
That'll show that those big corporate masters needed them way more than the people needed them.
Funny that they hate Mexicans but still eats Mexican food and partying hard on Cinco de Mayo.
Right?
All hail our Mexican brothers and sisters.
Luka Doncic was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers and everyone was losing their minds. So to the music side, DJ Academics was accused of being another diddler.
What's up with influencers' obsession with kids?
Jelly Roll had a free concert in California and LA prisoners that helped defeating the fires were having a blast. Young Posse are currently on tour and are having a comeback soon. Juhan from Monster X returned from his service. Ivs from Luna had her amazing performance of Yola in LA. XG are having a comeback soon this year and an upcoming second girl group under XGLX will be debuting later this year as well.
Oh my god, another girl group. I'm about to stand.
XG has been getting more recognition every day and I hope their rookie group will be famous.
Everyone's going after Upchurch with diss tracks after diss tracks, and he had won the beef and showing off his merch he launched, and Krika 3 will be dropped in the spring. From S9 Taeyang, Jiwen, Chaeyoung, Nagyung and Jahean have all signed with ASND. Now a 5-member girl group, Serum, Soyeon and Jisoo decided to leave from S9 to pursue other activities. We love the girls and I hope they have a better future. Every idols are doing this trend right now. The Weeknd is the only artist ever to have 25 songs with over 1 billion streams on Spotify, and his farewell album and tour had everyone emotional. IVE had released their album and dropped their music video of Attitude. It's CR celebrating their 6th anniversary as a group and the girls deserve more love and support.
Oh my god, IVE and Itchy. I love IVE's new album and happy 6th anniversary to Itchy aka our hot tamales.
Doge, don't make me jump out the window again.
Mark from NCT Diddly Young Gia Rolex Submariner date worth $10,200. Zayn has gone viral recently and oh boy this man never ages, and the 3 One Direction members were at his concert and One Direction will reunite at the 2025 Brits Awards and they still honor the late 1D member Lam Pang.
It just shows that One Direction are still popular despite them on a long hiatus as a group.
Stacey are having a comeback on March and had announced their second world tour. Minnie from G-Idol had been getting a lot of love for her solo debut and her album is so good, and the music video of her had hit to 30 million views on YouTube. Here are G-Idol's album sales on Circle Chart per year. Their total sales over 6 million copies and their most streamed albums on YouTube Music, I Feel, with almost a billion streams, and the 4th gen female idols with the highest album sales. First week are number 1 Yuck 1 by Yuki with 569k sales and number 2 Her by Minnie with 193k sales.
G-Idol never stop. You go girls.
Stand our hot tamales.
I'm craving for a hot tamale.
Oh, not you too.
I was talking about food, mate.
There's a guy down the street that makes tamales, Sonny. I'll take you there after we're finished.
Oh hell yeah.
Producer Mustard and Beans are dropping a mustard collab.
I wonder what it tastes like.
Meow were performing at day 2 of Taeyang's encore concert. Islet will release their new single Almond Chocolate on February 14th, just in time for Valentine's Day. The track will serve as the theme song for the upcoming film It Takes More Than a Pretty Face to Fall in Love. Chaotic Jasuki N9 Eremazan, which stars Ryu Miyace and is set to premiere nationwide on March 7. Cat's Eye had their amazing presence in the Cosmopolitan interview. New Jeans had appeared at the Calvin Klein photo shoot. Jewelry brand Stonehenge reportedly announces New Jeans as the face of 2025 Lucky You campaign. Les Seraphim had celebrated their 1000th day as a group and it's gonna be 3 years since their debut. Crazy by Les Seraphim is the most streamed K-pop group song yesterday on Spotify with 1,209,276 streams.
Stan all hype girl groups. I love them.
Twice is expected to have a world tour in the second half of the year according to Career Investment and Securities. Here are the 4th gen girl groups with the most monthly listeners on YouTube Music. 1. 50/50. 267 million. 2. New Jeans. 147 million. 3. G-Idol. 95 million. 4. SPA. 87 million. Here are the most popular K-pop female albums on Spotify. Number 1 is the album by Blackpink with 3.6 billion streams. Here are K-pop female with the most monthly listeners on Spotify. Number 1 is Rosé with 70.7 million streams. Baby Monster had a time of their lives on their Hello Monsters tour. Everyone shined. They hit to 11 million views on their live performance of Forever, and the Drip Billionaire exclusive performance video will be dropped on February 6th EST and February 7th KST.
Baby Monster is on the top right now.
Jisoo's solo comeback of Immortage will have 4 songs and it's gonna be on Valentine's Day, so stay tuned. Blackpink's Rosé breaks record for longest charting K-pop solo album in top 20 of Billboard 200 for the week ending on January 25th. Rosé stayed strong at number 17 on Billboard's top 200 albums chart, which ranks the most popular albums in the United States. Rosé has now spent 6 consecutive weeks on the Billboard 200, meaning that it has overtaken twice as Nayeon's Im Nayeon to become the longest charting album by a female K-pop soloist. Additionally, as this week marked the album's 5th non-consecutive week in the top 20 of the Billboard 200, Rosé has also set a new record for the most weeks in the top 20 of any K-pop solo album in the history of the chart. The previous record belonged to BTS's Jungkook's Golden. Rosé held steady at number 9 on Billboard's top current album sales chart and number 11 on the top album sales chart in its 6th week on both charts. Finally, Rosé maintained her position at number 25 on Billboard's Artist 100, marking her her 14th overall week on the chart as a soloist. Her first studio album Rosie Vinyl LP had recently dropped. APT had hit to 1 billion streams on Spotify. Also becomes the second fastest song to surpass 1 billion streams in Spotify for just 100 days. And also hit 1 billion views on YouTube. And APT spent record tying 14th week #1 on Billboard Global XQS chart. And she made her surprise appearance on the Sexy Red music video, which has Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga as well.
That music video had everyone surprised.
Indeed.
Lee Hyori asks Blackpink Jennie to sign with her label OA, and Jennie's solo comeback has been amazing so far, and her album is on March 7. Lisa had her collab with Doja Cat and Ray. Blackpink's Shutdown had hit to 700 million views on YouTube.
Blackpink are on the top.
Rose, Big Bang and J-Hope shined at La Gala These Pieces John's concert. BTS J-Hope received special request from French First Lady charity event opening with his meaningful stage. Over 35,000 armies showed up to see him. He performed a total of 3 songs, including On the Street from Hope on the Street Volume 1, More from Jack in the Box and Mic Drop saved for last. And J-Hope opened his own TikTok account and had gained followers within an hour. BTS's Jimin became the longest running K-pop soloist on Song by a K-pop Billboard Artist 100. His song Who became the longest charting song by a K-pop soloist this decade on Billboard Hot 100 and streaming song. And Muse became the longest charting album by a K-pop soloist on Billboard 200. Jungkook and Bae and Woo Seok were the most loved artists of 2024 on Weverse. Jungkook received the most fan letters and had the most views live with 23 million views, and Bae and Woo Seok attracted the most new members on the day of opening and received the most DMs from fans in 2024. And Jungkook's Golden becomes the first album by Asian soloist to surpass 5.1 billion Spotify streams. Here are the longest charting songs by K-pop acts at #1 on Billboard Hot 100. Number is BTS with Butter for 10 weeks.
Get ready for the boys to return in June.
So the 2025 Grammys had passed, and there were a lot of moments on that award show. They had the firefighters from the Palisades fires. There was tribute video for Liam Payne from One Direction. The Weeknd had a surprise performance at the Grammys despite his criticism against it, and the CEO had apologized. Many artists had one big, but nothing tops Kendrick Lamar's 5 wins, and had everyone singing to Not Like Us. And also the performances were amazing.
Oh, I know that Drake is mad right now.
I bet he's gonna sue the Grammys.
When everyone was singing the line A minor, that made me laugh because I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, I was hollering like crazy. If you're having a bad day, be glad you're not Drake.
Drake has been taking so many L's lately, but the diss track Not Like Us had won 5 Grammys as a cherry on top.
Yep, Drake's career is toast. So the performances of the 2024 NBC New Year's Festival had finally dropped. There were a lot of amazing performances and many of them were legendary.
Everyone was amazing.
Oh, it's extremely legendary. All of my hot tamales have. Everyone should.
Here we go again.
Oh, the medical bills are gonna be insane.
You're not wrong, huh?
Let's go check if he's okay.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, silly assistant.
So guys, that's it for today. Have a great day and stay cool.
Since day one, young nigga on me. God ain't made 2.